Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Today we are focusing on you, the person watching the video. So this is just your spiritual solo journey. We're just going to dive into a couple of different things. All the decks I'll be using, I will let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck and will be listed down below. And this beautiful organite is called the Hand of Protection, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look and see, what does Spirit want us to know for our overall theme for the week? What is before us? What's coming up? What's being offered, etc. So let's go ahead and go into this deck right here. This is called the Intuit Oracle, and just kind of see if there's any kind of themes that are popping up for us this week on our spiritual journey. What kind of themes are popping up for our spiritual journey? We have albatross, a good sign or omen. Ooh, well, that is awesome, you guys. Baggage and burdens, feeling cursed, guilt, shame, or regret. So a good sign or omen. So this is the thing. I'm getting here immediately that if some of you guys have been feeling burden, or if you feel like you've been cursed, I feel like there's going to be some sort of an energy shift this week in that department. What else? We have the key. Fantastic. The key offers a solution to our issues, to our problems. We are unlocking something. We are liberating ourselves. We are breaking out of a cycle. So that's good. And we have coffin. Yep. We're saying goodbye to a cycle. We're just basically ending something. Okay. So for some of you guys, it might be that like an ending or something that you have not been able to be successful at, that we are taking this loss, or we're just kind of cutting our losses while we can kind of energy. Maybe some of you are just kind of giving up on a dream or giving up on the fight in a situation or circumstance. Okay, so there's something going on there. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the heck does that have to do with. What the heck does that have to do with? Mystic's Midnight Oracle that I created. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have vicious, brutal, and savage. So what I'm seeing here is that there's a sign here for you. There's a sign, and it's like we're seeing something and we feel like, whoo, this is really, really brutal. This is really uncomfortable. Well, there's a reason, okay? So to me, it's like that's a good thing, because now you can end something, or now you have clarification that something is no longer for you. This right here is called the Beauty of Horror Tarot. What is this about? Strength, yeah, and you have the strength to get past it now is what I'm seeing here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you're a Leo yourself, but this is definitely about conjuring up that strength and courage to battle in a way, like this vicious person or vicious cycle or vicious just drama, rather than being burdened by it any longer or feeling any kind of shame or regret. If someone is trying to make you feel a certain way, I'm getting here, you're getting rid of that energy this week. Like you're not participating in it anymore. You're taking it as a sign that, you know what, good riddance. I don't want to deal with this any longer. So that is the message. So that's probably why the key is coming up, because it's like, this is key in your healing. To face this. It's key in your healing to let something go, to break out of this cycle. So not every ending is a bad thing. Sometimes endings are blessings in disguise. Yeah, you're no dummy, okay? You're no dummy. I almost feel like someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and you're just not having it anymore. You're not falling for somebody's crap. You're not staying blind to a situation. You have obtained a lot of skills along the way, and now you can be very controlled on how you deal with this individual, and you're no longer going to be under the control of this person. So if somebody has been treating you like you don't know, like you're a dummy, they have this talent or skill for pulling the wool over your eyes, you're done with it this week. That's just what I'm seeing here. You're done with it. Yeah, Page of Swords. You're done with it. So this could be a difficult situation or conversation, but deep down inside in your headspace, you've already done you've already looked at the situation very logically, and you're, just kind of piecing it all together. And in your headspace, you know what to do. So this could be a conversation that you need to have or will have with this person, or some kind of communication is coming to you, or maybe it's even something that you see on social media and you're just done with it. It's the last straw for you. You've gotten all the information that you need, and now you're able to close out this chapter or this cycle. Do you see how it's all coming together? So let's go ahead and go into that coffin's energy. Coffin energy. Yep. Decapitated, severed, broken, headless horseman. So again, you're severing ties with someone is what I'm getting here. You're severing ties. You're done with it. Yep. And you're starting new. You're deciding to take that pentacle, and instead of continuously trying to invest in this situation or person, you're done. It's broken. It's done. It's dead. So I just feel like you guys, rather than continuously either being defeated by this individual or whoever this is or whatever behavior this is or situation, you are deciding to cut ties with it. You're getting the solution and the strength this week to be able to do it. And you're basically closing out a cycle. So good for you guys. I really like that for you guys. Good for you. Okay. So now let's go ahead and see if there's anything that's going to be challenging us this week. I feel like that was challenging enough, but I did select certain cards to kind of showcase what we might be challenged with this week. All right. So this right here is called the Dark Mirror Oracle. What might we be challenged with this week? Is this me? Interesting. Okay. So we're kind of in that question mode. Is something for us anymore? Is this really who I am? Have we become the person that we really want to be in a situation? Maybe someone is trying to engage you in behavior that you know like isn't really you, or it's a behavior that doesn't serve you. So I do feel like maybe this is connected to the beginning of the reading, which is telling you like, is this even me? Is this even good for me? Is this even who I am anymore? Storm Angel. I like that. And the reason why is because look at the card. It says collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. You and something or someone or something that you're trying to do, it's not colliding correctly. Okay? There's a clash here. And the reason that it's a clash, you guys, is because it is not for you. Okay? It's just not for you any longer. And you're getting that solution this week. You're coming to that understanding this week. And that's giving you power. Okay? This right here is called the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. This was the Shadows of Dark and Light, I think. Shadow of Dark and Light. Oracle of Dark and Light. Sorry, you guys. Whoa. Fool, you're starting over. You're exploring new territory. You're exploring other options. You're taking a risk. You know, this might feel like a risk for some of you. And it might feel scary for you to start new or start fresh or to break ties with something from the past. But I'm telling you here, it's going to pay off for you guys. So this is just what you're being challenged with this week. It might be your fears or your ego telling you, you know what, maybe you need to stay and fight more. Maybe you need to do this, or maybe you need to do that. Or if I did this, then maybe this would work. I'm getting here that you're putting it to rest. You're putting a situation or a person, not literally a person, but you're putting a situation to rest this week. You're no longer going to fight for it. You're no longer going to be in that energy of anxiety. You're just done with the whole thing. Alrighty. So what are your strengths this week? What are some things that are going to be giving you and providing you some sort of strength? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're going to go into my Earth and Sky Oracle. We have Dragon. Oh my gosh. Powerful and selfless, honest and direct, good fortune and luck, but can be quick-tempered and tyrannical. So this to me tells me here that you guys definitely have the strength and the power of the dragon. Not only did we get the strength of the lion, but now we have the strength of the dragon. So this is amazing, okay? And of course, the lion and the dragon can both turn on you, and that could be, you know, the shadow aspect could be someone who is very strong and can do a lot of damage with that strength. But I'm definitely seeing that this is more of a strength for you this week. You have what it takes to kind of get through anything. We also have the dog. Fantastic. Some of you guys also have a loyal friend or companion around you that's actually someone that can help you. And this is someone that you can trust, somebody that you could depend upon. That's really nice. And we also have touch. Yeah, two people come. So I feel like you and someone else are coming together this week, and it's like two heads are better than one. You have a support system this week. So this is really blessing you and adding to your life. That's amazing. All right, so this right here is called the Starry Beginnings Oracle cards. You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect emotions of others. So because you're such a sensitive empath, it could be that you've been absorbing maybe someone else's opinions about you, taking that as truth. It's been very difficult for you to maybe fight back. But this dragon is full of wisdom. And so with dealing with this person, whatever this challenging situation has been for you, you've really learned a lot. But you just have also realized that you are a sensitive person by nature, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe somebody tried to make you feel like you're crazy or make you feel bad for being so sensitive. And I'm just getting here that you're finding that that's actually one of your biggest strengths, is how sensitive you really are. We have see with your heart. It's time to now hear the messages. And I'm getting here that you do. There's a lot of glare here on this, you guys, sorry. But yes, you do see things with your heart. You have a very sensitive antenna. So you are full-heartedly going into situations, and that's being mirrored back to you. Not always. So the people that it hasn't been mirrored back to, guess what? That's one of your biggest lessons. You're actually learning a lot from these people that you haven't been able to trust, that have done you dirty or done you wrong. So this is all for your ascension here. So now we have two. Somebody has come into your life, and whether they have touched you in a negative or positive way, it's still an experience that's necessary, okay? So they're adding to your strength. See, you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. So at the end of the day, you know, sometimes we have hits and sometimes we have fails and misses. Really try to focus more on what you're hitting, meaning like what you're coming together with, what's coming together. Try not to focus so much on what fell apart or what's falling apart, okay? Realize that, you know what, just life is like that. Sometimes we're going to win, sometimes we might lose, but really, are we ever losing? No. We're actually not. Everything's a win. It just depends on the way that you see things. So focus on the good. Focus on what you want to see. Focus on the story and the narrative that you basically want. And this narrative should be that everybody that has come into your life has come into your life for a reason and has touched you in different ways. And you can heal from it and kind of seek that therapeutic energy from it, or you can completely dive into the darkness and stay stuck. But I'm just getting here that the more that you guys focus on the good, the more trustworthy, loyal people that are of your same vibration are going to find you, and you guys are going to come together and connect. So I just see an upgrade in your energy field this week. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some therapeutic energies for us, some tips for self-care, you know, just kind of helping ourselves, connecting with spirit, etc. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We're going to go into my Tall Tales Cat Crew Oracle. We have detective work. You can see Peaches. He's going into that little cat house. He's trying to check something out. We also have rest and relaxation. That's baby. And we have stand your ground, which I definitely feel like something has happened this week to where we have stood our ground. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into the mystical cats oracle deck. I'm sorry, tarot. Love this. The Emperor's energy. This can be Aries energy, but it's definitely like that king taking responsibility. We also have Fire Kitten, which is the Page of Wands. So this is very, kind of curious, right? Curious nature, also growing. You can see that cat almost has its hand in the flame, so it's going to learn. Don't touch that flame if you don't want to get burned. And then we also have Two of Sea, which is the Two of Cups. So to me, you are coming together with like-minded individuals. So your self-care this week is really based upon your own energy field. This is about taking responsibility for your part in situations. It's also taking responsibility for things that maybe you saw before, but you didn't pay attention to. So this is telling you here that we're not really shifting blame onto anyone else. And we're not necessarily shifting the blame back on us. We're just taking responsibility for our actions and the things that have come into our lives. So we can rest that we're still learning, that this is a learning curve, okay? So this is about kind of seeing the brighter side of life, kind of seeing the humor in life, but also we can stand our ground while connecting with people in a loving way. So what this self-care energy is all about is don't allow allow this bad thing or this negative thing or whatever has happened here ruin you for all other things moving forward. You're just going to be smarter. You're going to maybe not miss out on the signs. You're not going to ignore the signs. Maybe you're going to do a little bit more detective work. You didn't do that before. Maybe you just blindly went into situations. Again, you're not going to allow what's happened with other people to now rob you of just living and enjoying your life, but you're just going to be that much smarter moving forward, okay? So now let's go ahead and go into this deck. This is called the Spell Casting Oracle cards. I will read out of the book because there is a suggested ritual. So what is our suggested ritual this week, or how are we connecting with ourselves this week? This says friendship. It's interesting because the dog came up. So I feel like you guys are either wanting to connect with like-minded people, or you are connecting with like-minded people this week. You're really coming together. Friends are touching your lives, but it's loyal people, the dogs. We also have dogs and cats here now. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this friendship energy and see what this is all about. So the friendship says we all need good friends, and a good friend is a rare jewel that sometimes is hard to come by. Spending time with someone who knows you better than others, whom you can count on, and whose company you enjoy is a gift in itself. So this is a spell incantation. It says, write down the attributes that you wish for in a friend and pop the list in a photo frame. That's so cute. Light an orange candle and face the west on a Thursday evening. It says, and say this, an orange candle doth attract, visualize and be exact, a friend who's loyal and is true, has fun with me and all we do. My heart is open to embrace, invitation to their place, share a laugh, support, confide, friends to keep right by my side. Allow the candle to burn down in front of the picture frame and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to insist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. So I know I totally butchered that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this like this. So maybe you guys can kind of pause the camera, maybe take a screenshot, so that way you guys can say that incantation and do that little spell here if you guys are trying to attract like-minded people, or maybe even a friend, okay? So that's what we have here for this week's spell. Heavily on connecting with other people, like-minded individuals, building a community perhaps, or connecting with a special friend. This will be all healing and therapeutic this week. All right. So now let's see. We're going to go into, some ways that Spirit is assisting you this week, okay? So what signs is Spirit giving you, and how is Spirit assisting you? This right here is my signs from Spirit Love Oracle. We have black, lack, rebellion, and pessimism. We have clinging. And we have tidal wave, disturbance. Anything that we're holding too tightly onto that's not good for us, it's almost like Spirit is going to come in and try to, like a tower, crash it down and wash it away. So try not to cling to anything, you guys, this week that's wanting to fall away from your life. I'm getting here, you're going to open yourself up to more blessed energies and opportunities in the future if you let the old go. This is my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. Yeah, we have Thief, Trickster, and Hustler with Spirit of the Jester. So there could be somebody who's like really lacking integrity, or they're just out to kind of rebel against your plan and what you want to do. This could also be someone who's very pessimistic and toxic. And so in a way, they're kind of taking away from your good energy. Maybe even at the end of the day, trying to get something from you. So I am seeing here that Spirit is guiding you and assisting you away from holding on to something that is not good for you this week. Yep, Spirit of the Scales, karma, justice, balance. So this is a karma clearing. I feel like a lot of you guys are clearing a karmic cycle, or disconnecting from a karmic friend or a karmic lover, or just connection. Excuse me. There's some sort of karmic justice and a karmic tie or lesson that's broken this week. And that's why we have the coffin. Okay. Oops, let me get one more here. And now we also have Spirit of the Spirit of the fog. Yeah, unclear, confusion, and shadiness. And the thing is, somebody's energy is shady, and that's one of the reasons why you do need to trust how it makes you feel. If you feel like something's off with someone, trust that. This is about letting someone just kind of fall away from your life, or taking the opportunity to stand up and say, I'm done with this, or really assert yourself this week and just end a cycle with someone, or some sort of treatment here, okay? So it's all going to make sense later is what I'm getting here. It's all going to make sense later. This right here is called Wilhelmina's Tarot. Madame Wilhelmina's Tarot. Yeah, Two of Cups. Because the Two of Cups just came up, remember, in the cat deck. I really, really feel like Spirit is trying to guide you to the correct people, or another person. So as long as you're holding on to an old partner or old person, this new person that you really want, that's really going to be loyal to you, and you're really going to enjoy each other's company, they can't come in until you're done with the cycle. So you're going to have to like let something old go. Yeah, King of Wands. You guys want a King of Wands. This King of Wands is a stand-up kind of a person. You know, they know what they want, and they're not afraid to communicate that. They're also very mature. So some of you guys have been dealing with a jackass, like a jester, a child. I feel like this is a more mature energy that is going to bring more happiness into your life. Yep, Ten of Swords, but you got to be done with the old situation. You got to leave the past behind. You have to say goodbye to something, and so that way you can say hello to someone new. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a new job, whether it's just happiness. This King of Wands could be you guys. It may not even be about another person, but you are in that energy of the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is in control. The King of Wands is very much like the Emperor. They call the shots of their life, not the other way around. So you are hugely taking back your power this week. Something is karmically balancing out as well. So let's go ahead and get some parting messages for your reading, okay? So what does Spirit want to leave you with for this reading today? Final thoughts, final words. This right here is my charm cards. Final thoughts, final words. We have wreath, victory. You will be victorious, you guys. That's what that wreath is. Wreaths mean victory. Victory. Lips, desire. And carrots, group. Interesting. Something about friends and groups of people. All right. This right here is called the Wild Unknown Tarot. This right here is the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is an energy of being stable. So I do feel like you guys are going to stabilize any kind of energy that seems to be up in the air, any kind of energy that you've had where you've been feeling very like you have to stay attached to something, or you are having a hard time letting go. I just feel like you are going to be able to victoriously balance yourself out and get stabilized and let whatever is needing to let go, okay? And when you do this, what you're doing is you're actually helping to open up the energy field to bring in what you truly do desire. And what you do desire, you guys, is a Knight of Pentacles. So not only did the King of Wands come up, but now we have Knight of Pentacles. So this does not have to be a lover. This Knight of Pentacles is someone that you can trust. To me, this is the most trustworthy card in tarot, Knight of Pentacles. Because this is a trustworthy friend, a guide, somebody that has your back, somebody who's in it for the long haul, somebody who's not trying to rush or, trying to get something from you. This is definitely someone who can also, they have something to provide as well. So if you guys are looking for a mate, or you're looking for a friend or a new business partner, or you're just basically kind of looking to just be more stabilized on your own, I'm getting here that this is something that's coming, but it's coming after you're ending a karmic cycle or letting something go. So we have group. And we have the Queen of Cups now. Look at this. Could be a mother and son. This could be a family situation, a group of people. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who's feeling emotionally fulfilled. Her cup is up. She's feeling good. She's feeling secure. She's feeling like she has enough love to give to a group of people. It's almost like someone has been siphoning and draining your energy. And because you've let them go, or you're about ready to let them go, now you can open yourself up to all kinds of new and amazing opportunities to be happy. You have more energy in your life now to give to other people because you don't have this other person that's kind of, like I said, siphoning your energy constantly. So you are upgrading this week. You're empowering yourself. You're ending a situation that no longer serves you. It's all good stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading this week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.